Introducing tonight's show. However, before I begin, I have also been tasked with the issuing of 2 announcements. Announcement the first. Tonight's performance is released under a Creative Commons Attribution non-commercial share-alike license. If you do not know what that means, please ask the nearest nerd who is likely sitting next to you. You are all welcome to film, record, transcribe, and redistribute tonight's performance. But please, apply the Attribution non-commercial share-alike license so I don't have to use a screen cap to grab the picture off of your Flickr stream guy in Portland. And ensure that your recording method of choice does not interfere with the ability of the people around you to enjoy the show. Announcement the second.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
On behalf of all of the performers, I must also ask that you refrain from the use of flash photography from now forward. Because it tends to use from now forward. No, from then, from 2 minutes ago forward. You do not want to hear my dad voice. Please refrain from the use of flash photography as it tends to give us all seizures, temporary blindness, and in turn storm into a musical version of Deadpool. No, that is not nearly as amusing and cute as it sounds. I also got a late announcement that this show has an 85% chance of Wookiee. So if you're seated in the first 7 rows, you might get Wookiee on you. A very brief history of w00tstock. I'm glad I chose the shortest microphone in the house, so I could lean down and look like an asshole. I can say asshole because it's a 21+ show. Speaking of it being a 21+ show, moment of silence for Molly Lewis, who can't be in the theater with us. Free Molly! A brief history of w00tstock. It was just a little less than a year ago that Paul and Storm and Adam and I had this idea to produce something that was like the This American Life stage show, but a little bit geekier. We thought it would give us an opportunity to perform with some people who are our favorite nerds and our favorite performers, sort of an overlapping perfect circle of the Venn diagram. But we weren't sure if anyone else would like it as much as we did. So we started out with a small show in San Francisco. That show sold out and sank into the swamp. So we did a second show in San Francisco. That show sold out and sank into the swamp. So we went to do a show in Los Angeles. That show sold out, burned down, fell over, and sank into the swamp. But every show since then has sold out and it stayed. And people have begun to tell us, you know, when we come to w00tstock, we feel like we're home. We feel like we're surrounded by people who love the same things we do. They love science, they love math, they love science fiction and history and music and lolcats. And double rainbows all the way! We define our lives in hashtags, 140 characters at a time. And we knew that we had made something awesome by accident. So we began to plan more w00tstocks. We laid a calendar out in front of us. Well, there was a big red X through July. We couldn't do a show in July because we were all going to be at Comic-Con. Wait a minute. We were all going to be at Comic-Con. A lot of really cool, interesting, entertaining, intelligent people we know are also going to be at Comic-Con. Hey, guys! Do you think anyone will come if we do a show at Comic-Con? I don't know where w00tstock goes next, but I know that right now, w00tstock is here. We're going to have an incredibly awesome time tonight. Now, Texas might be on the list. It might be on the list. Whatever city you just said, yes, that's on our list. Now, we're going to start the show out a little bit differently than we normally do. Usually we put this particular performer in the second half of the show. It's sort of an anchor for the second half to sort of give everybody something really exciting to look forward to in the second half of the show. Because everybody loves the Mythbusters. And we are lucky enough to have the most attractive Mythbuster. The Mythbuster who really carries the show. The Mythbuster who's really responsible for everything that makes Mythbusters exactly what it is. And we're going to start the show with him. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd please welcome to the stage, me really stretching because he's not where he's supposed to be. Hold on, maybe we do need a flare gun. Remember that time that I was doing the introduction at w00tstock and we had this awesome thing planned and then the whole thing fell apart when I was standing on stage in front of everybody? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,